Hi guys, Tina here, the evolution of Tina. Some of you know. I wanted to jump on here really quick and just talk about my dietitian appointment. I know a lot of you have been asking me, so I thought I would just jump on here and just make a quick video about it. So we have dietitian appointments with the bariatric unit, and then also I have kidney disease, so I had a dietitian appointment with my registered dietitian for the kidney disease clinic in Kitchener. So some of the stuff we went through, we talked a lot about protein because protein is a huge factor in the bariatric recovery. They want you to have protein at every meal. And seeing I have kidney disease, having protein at every meal is a little bit challenging for me. So I just wanted to know where I could get protein besides animal protein. So she had given me a list, so I'm just going to be looking down, reading some stuff that we had talked about. She also gave me she sent me an email, which I'll try and pull that up too here, that talks about more ways to get protein in. But she talked about like eggs, she talked about hummus, peanut butter, chickpeas. She even talked about tofu. I've never had tofu. I don't know if you've had tofu, if you know how to make it. She said you can put it in stir fry. She said, you know, I guess she freezes it and then she wraps it in a tea towel to wring it out or something, to get like some of the moisture out. She adds spices to it. It's like a plant-based protein. What else? We talked about breakfast stuff. I said I really like cereal. She suggested shredded wheat because it doesn't have any salt or sugar. She said you can add some cinnamon to it, which was really a good suggestion, and some fruit. She even said Cheerios is a good option too as well. Sliced apples. Yeah, we talked about, I asked her what she thought about bariatric surgery in terms of someone that has kidney disease. And she said that she's had patients that have had it and it's been very successful for them in terms of like less pressure on their kidneys, more blood flow to the kidneys, better filtration, it reduces your blood pressure. So overall, she had a lot of really positive things to say, which was helpful for me. She even talked about like some salads that I could have that incorporated some proteins in it, like black beans, chickpeas, even tuna, because for the bariatric, they want you to, I believe I think it's 5 grams of fat or less, and then sugar, I think it's 10 grams of sugar or less. And for me, I need to look at the sodium as well. So she wants me to have 10% of sodium or less, or closer to 5%. So she said avoid anything that's over 15% sodium. So I need to keep that in mind too. So those are some things that we had talked about. I wish I wrote, she sent me an email. Let me just pull up that email 1 second. Okay, so I got it here. So this is some kidney friendly protein tips, which she talks about. So more vegetables and plant-based proteins. So she said, try non-dairy milk substitutes like almonds, cashews, rice, or coconut milk, or non-dairy frozen desserts like sherbet, Italian ice, sherbet rather than cow's milk, or ice cream. Check ingredients to make sure there's no phosphate additives. So I guess that's not good for the kidneys. When preparing a recipe that uses ground meat, try to substitute it. Try to substitute some or all of it with mushrooms, lentils, or plant-based ground beef substitutes, like a soy product, she's saying. I think she means like the tofu, those sorts of things, which would be like a lower sodium version, which is understandable. Prepare stir fry with less chicken and meat and more of your favorite vegetables, and try substituting the animal protein with tofu. Yeah, so there you go. Fill half of your plate with vegetables, 1/4 animal protein, 1/4 starch and grains. What else does she say here? Enjoy curry-made lentils, cauliflower, carrots, peas served over what's it, basmati rice, basam, I can't even say that. Try tofu and curry, try wraps, burritos, tacos filled with extra vegetables and beans, enjoy a veggie pizza, which I love. My husband makes homemade pizza, so I'm gonna try the veggie version of that because I do like pepperoni and stuff on it, so, and cheese. I think you can have cheese though. She did say, I believe the bariatric unit said that you could do like the cow's, I think it's the cow's milk cheese or cow something cheese. I don't even know what it's called. Use hummus instead of cheese on a sandwich. She says, add vegetables like onions, pepper, mushrooms, tomatoes to your scrambled eggs. Snack on vegetables and fruits instead of cheese. Oh, I love cheese and pepperoni. So she's saying pepperoni or other high protein foods. Try not to double up on protein at meals. Leave cheese off, make meatless chili, and skip breakfast meats. So I guess like no sausage and bacon and stuff like that. So those are some super helpful tips that I got from her, which gives me a lot of room for growth in terms of like the protein. Some really good helpful tips there to add more protein into my diet versus just using the animal protein. So sodium is a really huge thing for me, so I just want to keep that in consideration as I go through this process. So I know I'm scrambling, I know I'm all over the place, but I just wanted to share this with you guys in hopes that you're trying to find your way through this bariatric thing, and maybe sodium is a problem for you too as well, and you just wanted to get that under wraps too, because I know on the bariatric side of things they don't really talk too much about the sodium, it's more the fat and the sugar. So anyways, I just wanted to get this out there and just share it with you. If you have any questions, leave them below. I actually turned my comments off. I don't know what happened in my last video, my comments were turned off, but I've turned them on, so let's connect. And yeah, so if you have any questions, leave them below. If you want any information on what I should do for my next video, leave them below, and we'll stay connected. Okay, much love.